Okay, so here we are with another GPO video. Now, I want to say a few things before the video actually starts. Like this, because I'm sure that you already saw from the title what the video is about. But this is strictly for PvP. Like everything that I'm saying here is one, in my opinion, two, strictly for PvP, and three, like I said before, my opinion. Like it's just based off of what I've seen in ranked and what I know about GPO in general, because I also watch like other YouTubers just use these fruits and they make it look really nice. But another thing that I want to say is for this discussion, is what I'm gonna call it, I don't include the rares. I mean, I only include one, but that's because I've seen it enough in ranked into a way where like I can include it in a place that I feel like it's good in. Now, before I get into everything again, you can like, even though I'm gonna be saying certain stuff and stereotyping certain fruits, if we're being honest, you can do whatever you want with any fruit. So like, let's say that you eat Bari, like you can make a combo for Bari and still do good. It's just that what I'm presenting towards you are fruits that make doing certain things easier in ranked. Now, for the first, we're gonna have this into three sections. For the first one, we're gonna have combos. Now, like I said before, you can do a combo with every fruit. It just depends on how good you are at the game, because this is a skill-based game, quote unquote. But let's start with the first fruit. Now, this one, I've seen it multiple times in ranked. This is probably the fruit that I hate fighting the second most in ranked, or the most, honestly. It just switches between those two. But Goro is by far one of the best fruits for combos. Like literally, if you eat this fruit, you cannot go wrong with it. So I'm sure that multiple people know about Goro combos, but let me just give you an example of one. So you just do your basic 5M1s, you Geppo, you do the lightning paralyzation move that just stuns them. You do 5M1s again. Let's say that you Geppo, you do Collier. You do 5M1s again, you Geppo, you do, I mean, no, you don't Geppo, you do Flash Smash, then you just do Lightning Dragon and Lightning Strike. Like Goro, that combo might not be true, so don't take my word for it, but I'm sure that you've seen nasty Goro combos. Like multiple YouTubers make videos on it, and Goro is just like, it's such a nasty fruit for PvP. If you honestly eat Goro with the intention of going into ranked and doing like really OP combos and pretty much just going on a win streak and winning, then I suggest that Goro is for you, especially if you want to do, like I said before, really OP combos. But on towards the second fruit that I'm putting inside this category, also there isn't like a particular order. This is just me telling you fruits that help support this. The second fruit that I want to put inside this category would be, I don't even want to say it because I'm sure that everybody knows it by now because multiple YouTubers talk about it and you just see it all the time in arena, but Pika. I'm not going to go too deep into depth with Pika because I'm sure everybody knows basic Pika combos that you can do and basic Pika combos that you also get hit with, which is why many people want Pika nerfed. But an example, you just do 5M1s, you Geppo into Collier, and then after that you just do 5M1s again and try to impale. Like, Pika is such a versatile fruit because you have mobility, you have damage, you have burn damage, and you have a custom Q dash. But me personally, I think that Goro is above Pika, but you can't go wrong if you eat either Goro or Pika because they're both very good for doing combos. But like I said, not going too deep into Pika because there's multiple Pika users in GPO. I'm sure that you've seen multiple brain dead combos and heard from them. But that leads me on to the third fruit that we have, which is my personal favorite out of these three fruits that I'm putting inside the combo section, and that's Hiei. Now, Hiei, multiple people, well not multiple people, Hiei is like, it's really underrated inside the community. I feel like so much people just don't think that it's don't think that it's a good fruit just because like the trade market value for Hiei is really low. But if you eat Hiei and you think that you're going to be doing bad in the arena, you're not. Now, I've fought a good amount of Hiei users in Arena, and me personally, I can say that they're all like very, very good when they use Hiei. I don't think I found a Hiei user who generally did not know what he was doing, because if you eat Hiei, you're not eating that fruit so that you can just spam and do a lot of damage and just like overwhelm your enemy with damage. You're eating that fruit because you know that you can do combos and that you can freeze them, hit off nasty combos like I said before. There's so much good Hiei users that I've seen. One that I know off the top of my head is SN Vortex, who's from Rover Ags. Well, he's not inside Silvermoon anymore, but I think you know who he is. SN Vortex, he's like one of the best Hiei users I've ever seen. And I'm not sucking his cock or anything. Well,
Yep.
like I said before, if you want to see a good Hiei user, then you can go to Vortex's channel and look at his videos on him using Hiei. That fruit is just, you can't go wrong with it if you're eating it to do combos, because you can't really do that much damage. It's not a fruit that's meant for spamming. But the last fruit that I want to say, my bad, for combos is, I mean, this one's probably like surprised by a lot of people, but I'm saying Bomb. Now, with Bomb, the Q dash on it didn't get the nerf that Goro and Pika used to have. Well, used to be able to do. So like before an update 2, just in case you weren't around, you were able to Q dash at the end of a combo, and it will just make it hella easy for you to continue it. Now, Bomb did not get that nerf because I think Foyu just didn't realize about it because nobody really used Bomb. But Bomb didn't get that nerf, so like you can still do those type of combos if you eat Bomb. I didn't fight that much Bomb users, but I do know that if you eat this fruit and you're like, you have to be skilled at PvP to go inside ranked with Bomb and win. Because remember, you don't have a Logia bar and you take full burn damage from any fruit that does it. But if you eat Bomb and you're good at PvP, which is what I would recommend for you to do if you're good at PvP and you want to eat Bomb, then you can go into ranked and do nasty combos with it. The 3 fruits I listed before, Goro, Pika, and Hiei, I'm definitely putting them above Bomb, but you can still make do with Bomb. You just have to know what you're doing. Now, for the next part of the video, I'm just going to be talking about fruits for fruit spammers, or not even fruit spammers, if you just want to do a lot of damage. Now, this is definitely a stereotype because I personally hate one of the fruits on this list. But if you eat any of these 2, you'll be doing a lot of damage and you'll see it. But let's start with number 1 on the list. My most hated fruit. I do not like fighting it in arena at all, and that's Mira. I don't even want to get into it. I've fought a Mira user who had 557 wins, and I thought it was going to be a good fight. He did 51 per flame pillar. I kid you not, a 51 damaging flame pillar, and I was taking 22 tick burns. I was like, what? I won the fight. I didn't record it, so you'll just have to believe me. But Mira, if you eat that fruit, you have flame pillar, a free get out of jail card. It's a guard break. You just jump in front of their face, use flame pillar. They can't do anything about it. Like, you really can't. Fireflies is an easy to perfect block skill, and Hyken, it has like a really huge hitbox. Like, that fruit, Mira's nasty. That's all I'm gonna say. So, like I said before, this is all based off my opinion, but if you are going in with the mindset to double fruit spam, even though I don't encourage it because you'll honestly do better off if you're just, playing the game, I'm not going to say the right way, but, just actually having a fight, then I would suggest that you eat Mira if you want to do a lot of damage or double fruit spam. Now, there's only one other fruit that I'm putting here for double fruit spammers. Well, it's not really spamming, but you do a lot of damage because of how buffed it got. But that's Magu. I'm sure that multiple people saw this one. Like, Magu does dumb damage, and that's honestly fine, because the fact that they took off the Hound guard break means that something else had to get replaced with the amount of damage that they was doing. So for Magu, You have Magu Fist, Magu Hound, and Magu Eruption. Also, Magu, the ultimate that just throws multiple fists, Magu Rain. Now, you do so much damage. I think that like the average damage for Magu Hound and Fist is like 112. That's usually what I see. And that's with like, I'm gonna assume like at least 200 into Devil Fruit, which really isn't a lot considering that you have 975 stat points at max level. Magu does a lot of damage. Also, when you hit Eruption, you get hit like, I think it's like 12 times, 15 times. I don't really know because I haven't eaten Magu in a long time or used it for that long to remember. But if you eat Magu with the intention of doing a lot of damage, then you have the right mindset because that fruit does a lot. I'm not going to say spam because you can't really spam with Magma. I mean, you can, but you're not going to be doing that much because your skills are all blockable. But yeah, Magma, if you eat Magma or Mirror with the intention of going into ranked and doing a lot of damage or spamming, then you can do that. But just keep it in mind, multiple people know how to counter people that just spam. You just have to play more passive and bait out what they do. And this part of the video, I don't really know where to put these 3 fruits. So if you have any idea into the comments, feel free to tell me. But for this, I'm just gonna call this the confused section. Zushi, Gura, and Phoenix. I haven't fought enough players to know where to put these. Like, I don't want to put it in something like a state where I say balanced, because everything on Gura guard breaks. But it's like, it's weird for me because I know that Gura's an OP fruit and that if you use it, you can do combos that could take like 400, 500 amount of HP from somebody. But me personally, I just haven't fought enough Gura users. Same for Phoenix and Zushi users to put it inside a certain place. I fought a good amount of Zushi users because since the update, a lot of people started to switch towards Zushi, so I fought a good amount in rank. You'll probably see some of them inside the video that I have playing up on the background while I talk over it. But like, I really don't know where to put these fruits. Phoenix, it's pretty simple. If you're using this, you just heal when you're low, come back, refight. Like, you just get an extra life. Gura, everything guard breaks. Just be smart how you play. Use your skills when you need to, because Gura actually has a decent amount of long cooldowns. And for Zushi, I don't want to say just hold F now that the meteors come in, but after they use their first meteor, you really can just hold F. I mean, I don't encourage it because, like, as a Zushi user, if somebody just holds F against me, it gets, I don't want to say I get mad, but it's just irritating because I can't do anything about that due to the fact that the meteor has a decently long cooldown. And since the Zushi ult got nerfed, it's not as quote-unquote brain dead as it was before, because the ult before, you would have like, what, a 2-second reaction time to do something, and if you messed up, you'd get hit by like 10 meteors that did 81 damage per hit, which is nasty. But besides all of that though, like I said before, I'm not putting any of the rares in, and this video is solely based off of my opinion. So like, if you want to talk inside the comment section or disagree with me on any point, feel free to comment it and I'll just try to respond to you, because this is just based off my opinion. And thanks for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, then subscribe and like. Thanks for 3,500.